Hi, this is Ken. This spiritual video is called Finding Inner Peace. Inner peace is very difficult to achieve, and if you do achieve it, very often it's very fleeting. It only lasts for a short period of time, and then it seems to go away with the stresses of life. Many of us, after we are born, we learn that inner peace will come if we meet our goals. If we get a good education, get a very good job, make a lot of money, have material possessions, a nice house, a family, and be able to do all the good things that life has to offer. And if we do all of these things, then we will find inner peace. Yet many people who have done these things, who have been successful, who have started a big business, made a lot of money, become famous, either actresses, authors, or in some other way, still feel uncomfortable within, still don't feel an inner peace that all of us strive for. Many people may take to drugs or alcohol because they don't understand. They have a hard time. They have everything they could want, all the money that they could possibly need and everything else, and yet they still don't feel inner peace. They feel anxiety and stress around other people and different situations in life. And therefore they go through life, though they have wealth, they don't have to worry about money. They go through life feeling stress, feeling anxiety, not feeling inner peace at all. And there is a very good reason for that. For inner peace can only come from one place and nowhere else. Inner peace may never be found in the world or what you desire. If you believe inner peace is going to come from what you learned, it may come from having not having to worry about money, or if you become very famous or other things and you achieve your goals in life. If you believe what you learned, your egoistic beliefs that are self-centered, that you will find inner peace by doing this, you will not. Inner peace may never, ever be found through what you do in the world. Inner peace comes from within only, where the spirit, the peace of God that is within us lies. When after we are born, our ego is developed. Our ego is simply everything that we learn and believe to be true. And because of that, we accept these self-centered views of the world. And by doing so, it puts us on a trajectory that we will never be able to discover what we want. Though we may achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves of getting a good job, becoming famous, having a prestige, making a lot of money, and having many material things, absolutely none of these things will ever bring you inner peace. With the use of drugs and alcohol is because you don't understand why. Why could you not have inner peace when you have such financial security and you've achieved all of your goals? The reason for that is that inner peace may only be achieved by embracing your spirit, the peace of God that is within you and within every single other person and life form. And by embracing the unconditional love that your spirit, the peace of God, is within you, and sharing that selflessly with all others, that is what allows you to achieve inner peace and to find true meaning in your life. Only when you accept the spiritual path through life, though the ego will remain with you, it will take a very secondary role in your life after you accept the spiritual path. Only by accepting the peace of God, sharing it with the peace of God that is within all others, selflessly, not trying to get benefit in any manner for yourself, Only that will bring inner peace. There are those throughout history who have found inner peace who had absolutely no money, did not have a good job, paying job, who were struggling, perhaps homeless, and having a difficult time going through life. Yet they achieved inner peace because they understood this dictate that inner peace comes from accepting the spiritual path that is within each of us and sharing it with all others. Inner peace, again, may never be found in the world. It has to be found within and then selflessly shared with all others. There are those like Buddha, Jesus, perhaps Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and many other examples that are throughout history of people who did not have all of the things that we learned that we needed in life. And yet they achieved an inner peace because they discovered the true meaning of life. The purpose that they were alive for was to accept and share selflessly the spiritual path through life. A very interesting thing happens as we approach death. When we get close to death, not only does our body die when we pass away, but our ego will pass away, will die as well. But when we get close to death, our ego no longer has a vested interest in our life any longer because it realizes it will die when our body dies. So our ego finally surrenders its control, its dominance over our spirit within, which is within all of us. And at that point, when our spirit can finally be heard and finally be understood because our ego no longer controls our every thought and emotion and has relinquished its control on our life, we begin to understand that we took a wrong path in life. That those who have been wealthy, had very good jobs, accomplished much during their life, had a family, been able to do all of the wonderful things that life offers, that their life truly had been led without meaning or purpose. Because though they accomplished everything, you will never, ever find inner peace unless you share it selflessly with all others. Their spirit will continue after they die. A spirit goes to a higher level of vibration where it joins other spirits awaiting to join another life in its journey through life. But our spirit also will be part of all of those we positively helped and influenced during our life. So if your concern was just for yourself and what was best for yourself and for you to enjoy life and to make a lot of money and have a good job and be able to have prestige and be famous and all of those things, then your life will only remain, your spirit will only remain with those very few that you connected with on a higher level, on a spiritual plane, with their spirit within. Whereas those such as Jesus and Muhammad and Buddha and Gandhi and Mother Teresa, though they didn't have much, every person they positively influenced, and there were many, their spirit will continue to remain part of them and be able to be continually shared with all others through their spirit after we pass. So, meaning in life, finding true meaning in life, can never be done in the world or by accepting what we learned will bring meaning. It will not. Meaning will only be found by accepting our peace of God, our spirit within, and sharing it with all others without reason or cause to help their journey through life so that they too may appreciate and understand the meaning of life as well. Until next time, this is Ken.